Good evening. Hi. How are we going? Anyone joining me? There's no one here. It's just me, myself and I. Chris, Dawn, Deb, Renee, Sheridan. There's one. How are you, Deb? Who's that? Who's that? Open. It's Sheridan. How are you, Sheridan? Patiently waiting. Not going to be waiting for much longer. Sheridan and Deb, I believe it's just you two and me. Okay, so I'm just going to put my bar down here on the floor in front of me so that I can pick it up easily. I'm going to stand up. Let's go. Let's do this, ladies. And Chris, when you get around to it. And all the other ladies when they get around to it. All right, so we're standing with our feet about hip distance apart, lifting right up out of the hips. We're going to start by just loosening up like we always do. Just gently rolling those shoulders backwards. Good, then we're going to take that right arm up and over, a little stretch here, just gentle. And then pull up out of the hips, coming over to the other side. Good, and back to the top, arms out to the side. We're going to do a little twist to the right and then a little twist around to the left. Come back to the center. Good, let's do that again. Over to the side and up. Over to the other side and up, back to the center. Shoulders down, little twist and around again. Back to the center and lower the arms. Lift the shoulders gently up and make sure you come down gently as well. Deep breath in and out. Chin to the chest. Breathing out again as you roll down towards the floor. Make sure you keep those arms relaxed there. Breathing in. Deep breath out as you come back up. Good, lifting up, breathing in. Once more, down you go. Arching the back and relaxing those arms. Breathing in at the bottom. Breathing out as you roll back up. Good. All right. Let's roll through the feet. Get them moving. Make sure you're not sinking into your hips here. Good. All right, I think we're ready to go. So what I'm going to get you to do is roll down, and then when you're down there, you're going to lift the toes on your right foot and slip your right handle onto your foot. And then you're going to lift the toes on the left foot, bend the knee if you need to, slip the handle onto that foot. Grab the bar in your hands and slowly unroll. Make sure there is no twists. There are no twists in your elastic. Standing tall. And slowly bringing the bar up. Keeping those elbows bent slightly. Just as high as you can go, and then slowly lower down. Control. Slowly pulling up. Breath in each direction. And slowly taking it down. Keep your hands reasonably wide here just to make it a little easier on your shoulders. And come to the center. Good. Twist to the right and around to the left. And around to the right and around to the left. And back to the center. And we'll take the arms up. Good. Lower the bar down, elbows out to the side. And push up and bring it down and push up. Remember, if you can't push it all the way up, you don't have to. Think about your shoulders, your neck, your strength. Okay, just push as high as you can. Once more, up. And we're going to take it all the way down to the bottom. We're going to bring it out as we take a bend. And again, make sure you hinge and stick that bum out behind you. Good. And one more. Let's take the bar up slowly, shoulders getting nice and warm, and down. Belly button back and lifting up. Good, and down. Let's do that once more, just as high as you can. You might want to change it if it's getting too much. Come to the center and we twist. We've still got a little bit of tension there. And around again. And last one. And back to the front. Good. Bring the bar in. And we're pushing up. And we're pushing up. And again. You're going to do 2 more. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. Shoulders are warm, that's okay. Lower down, bending and push forward. There's not really a lot of tension at all in it this time when you do this bit. 2 more. Last one. Good, all right. Just let those arms just hang down by your side. Slowly lift the shoulders and slowly lower them down again. Once more, lift the shoulders and lower back down again. All right, loosen it up a little bit. We're going to cross the elastic now. In fact, let's do that twice. 2 crosses, okay? Now I'm going to step off the mat just for a little bit of extra balance. I'm going to get you to roll that bar. Tuck your right arm underneath and then the left arm and pull that bar into the rib cage. Make sure the joint is in the center. Standing up nice and tall, lifting up out of the hips, right leg out to the side and bring it in. Now you can start by leaving it on the floor or you can do a small lift. Nothing too big, okay? Gonna hold it out there for this one and we're just gonna tap. And 2, now you have to lift. And 4. And bring it all the way in and we'll transfer to the other leg. Slide it out and bring it in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Take it out and tap. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Let's do it again. Take the right leg out, pull up out of the supporting leg and in. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and out. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5 and change. Out. 2, keep pulling up. You can feel that working through the butt. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5 and bring it in. Give that butt a little shake if you need to. I'm going to take the bar away and I'm going to cross it the other way. So now I'm popping my left arm under first and then the right, okay? Pulling that bar in, we still have that join right there in the center. We're going to take the feet out wider and we're going to put a small bend in those knees. I want you to keep your back upright as we squeeze the waistline and center. And squeeze and center. And again, keep those knees pulling back. Bringing that bar down towards the knee. And over. And over. And again. I lost count. Last one. Good. And pulling up. Oh, you have lost me. I assume that's the same for Deb. What's happened? We're no longer on air. Man. Got your back. How are you, Deb? Just wait for Sheridan then. Where are we up to, Deb? Where are we up to when that died? Hey, there she is. All right. So we've got Sheridan, we've got Deb, and we're on the right camera, and we're up to twisting the elastic before you lost me. Thank you for letting me know anyway, Sheridan, because I would have just kept on going. As it was, I did. Okay, so our shoulders are warmed up, our legs now we're going to have a warm up. So what we did was we crossed the bar once and twice, okay? And then we grab the bar with the right arm underneath, hold on, and then the left arm underneath and draw the bar into the chest, making sure that joint is in the center. Let's go back to the balance and the side leg kick one that we've just done. Well, I did anyway. All right, so pulling up out of the hips, take your right leg out to the side. Make sure you lift, don't sink. Small lift if you can, and bring it in for 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Take it out, tap the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bring it in. Let's transfer to the other side. Out, 1 and 2. 3, 4 and 5. Take it out, tap. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Bring it in, shake it all about. Let's do it again. Take it out, pull up tall and slide it in. 1, 2. So we're going to start to feel this through the butt and the hip area. Good. Take it out and tap the floor 5 times. 3, keep the legs long. Good. Let's do the other leg for the last set. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5 and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Bring it in, shake it out. How's that butt feeling? We're going to take the legs out wider now, but before we go any further, we're going to change the arms over. So I want you now to pop the left arm under and the right arm over the top there. Under, but over. Pull the bar in, make sure the joint is in the center of the body, and we're going to put a small bend in the knees, okay? Obviously, the deeper you go, that's up to you. You'll work the legs harder. Okay, but as long as we've got some kind of bend here, keep the bar nice and straight, and we're going to squeeze the waistline and up and squeeze and up and squeeze and squeeze. Keep that belly button back. You want to feel like you're between 2 panes of glass here as you move. Good. And again, we're going to do one more on each side. Over and up and over and up. Good. We'll stand straight and come down again. See if we can get a little deeper this time. Let's twist. 1 or tilt. 2, 3. Keep that weight right there in the center. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good, and stand tall. Good work. Okay, bring those legs in together. All right, we're going to untwist it, so carefully do that. And then we're going to take the bar so that we have this underhand grip here. All right, hands are out wide so that they can rest down by your side without being tight in the shoulders. And we're going to slowly bring that bar up. Now you can see I'm not actually gripping the bar here. I'm going to really just make sure I use that upper arm area and then lower it all the way down. Up as high as you can and back down. And up as high as you can and back down. Good, and one more. Good. Bring it up to about the rib cage. So elbows up, gently resting by your side. Still not gripping that bar. We're going to push it forward. Feel that very little bit of tension there. You don't need any more than that. Try not to lock up those elbows when you straighten. So I'm not going completely straight, just long. Okay. And one more. Good, let's add those 2 movements together. So we're going to push forward, push up, down and pull it in. Push forward, up, down and pull it in. Again, don't grip the bar. Keep the elbows bent the whole time. Further you push it away from the body, the harder it's going to be. Last one. Out, up, down and pull it in. Good. Lower the arms again. Shake it all out. Loosen up. All right. Let's go back to those legs. Arms as well, of course. All right, so we're going to bend the knees, and as we straighten, we're going to push the bar up above the head. Bring it in and push. Bring it in. Now, you don't have to push all the way up that high. If your shoulders want to rest, just push to the forehead. Okay, you don't have to go super high. I want you to put a lot of focus in the legs right now. Let's do 5 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good. And lower down gently. Good work. Bring the feet in a little closer, about underneath the shoulders. We're going to roll the bar so it's nice and firm. We're going to turn to that underhand grip again, and we're going to do squats this way, and we're going to pull the bar in. Now I'm just holding it now with my thumb, okay? So again, not gripping it super tight. Curling in, little bicep curl. Bring that bar up to the chest. Bring it in. Good. Belly button back. Make sure you're not collapsing over. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and release. Okay, we are going to grab a drink now, and then come on down to the floor. So don't just head down to the floor. Grab yourself a drink of water, then come and stand at the end of your mat. Be careful if you're walking around with your bar connected to your feet. But once you are ready, you are standing at the end of your mat, standing up nice and tall. You can relax your arms, lifting up out of the hips, shoulders down and back, belly button back. While you're waiting here for everyone to join us, you drop your chin to your chest, then chin to the ceiling. Chin to the chest, chin to the ceiling. Okay, this time we're all going to come down, so chin to the chest, roll down towards the floor. Bend your knees. I want you to reach the arms away and place that bar onto the floor. Step over the bar with your hands and walk yourself out into your plank. Shoulders back. Think about your positioning. You can come down to your knees if you like, or you can come down onto your elbows. You've got a few options. Don't worry about what's happened to the bar or the elastics, okay? Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Think of your posture through your upper body. Nice strong back of the neck there. Shoulders back away from the ears. Make sure your back is supported. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, gently sinking that tummy towards the spine. Let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll stretch ourselves back. Sit right back as far as you can. Really lengthen out those arms so that you can stretch that upper back and shoulder area. Good, and release. Okay, so we want to slip those handles onto your feet. Then we want to grab that bar and we'll come down onto our tummy. All right. So we can place the bar underneath the chin. That'll make it a little easier. We'll slowly progress from here. So we want those elbows resting in by your waistline. Your forehead is on the floor, okay? Make sure your hands aren't too close, nor are they too far apart. All right, take a deep breath in. We're going to lift at both ends, so the upper body and the lower, and then slowly lower down. Breathe out as you come up. Breathe in as you come down. Slowly coming up and slowly lowering down. And again, up and down. Let's make it a little bit harder and take that bar to sit just above the head. And off we go again. Up and down. Deep breath out and in. So if it starts to get too much on your back or your neck, then you can always go back to the lower level. Otherwise, I want you to really get some tension in that elastic and stretch those arms out. And again, up and down. And up and down. Breathing out and in. 2 more. Out and in. Last one. Breath out and in. Good. Let's bring that bar back in under the chin. Rest the forehead back onto the mat. Focusing on the legs now. So we'll keep the upper body relaxed, lengthen the legs, take them out to the edges of the mat, and we're going to tap them to the floor. Then make arches with those legs as we come up and tap inwards. So if you're not sure what I mean, have a look at what I'm doing. We're going up and tapping out, up and tapping in. Okay? Tap with each movement. Let's go. Up and tap. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Keep those legs long. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I miscalculated there. And bring it in. Good. Okay, you can leave the bar exactly where it is, or you can take it just above the head. That's up to you. Just the upper body now lifting. And we're going to twist from side to side. I want you to do this 6 times, 6 twists. Gently tapping that bar towards the floor. Then come back to the center and lower down. Chin is tucked towards the chest the whole time. Up and twist. 1, 2, 3, don't look forward. 5, 6, center and down and up. Twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, center and down and up and twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, center. Once more and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, center and down. Good. Let's slip those elbows under the shoulder line and squeeze back. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Okay, we're going to push ourselves up, stretch in the child's pose to release that lower back. Good, and we're going to come back up and onto all fours. So I'm going to get you to put at least one roll there and hold onto your bar however you feel comfortable. Shoulders back, belly button back, and we're just going to move the right leg. So I'll wait for you to get into position. Think about where you're positioned, shoulders back, knees are under the hips, and we're going to lengthen the right leg, push back 1, bring it in, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to hold the next one. Nice long leg. Make sure you're not sagging through the lower back. Take the leg out to the side, just a little bit past the edge of your mat, and bring it back behind you. Out to the right and back behind you. To the right and behind you. Keep the movement small. I don't want the hips twisting at all. Once more. Good. And bring it in. Let's do it on the left leg. Extending 1 and 2. Belly button back. 3. Shoulders back. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Ready to hold and hold. Stay connected. Take the leg out a little and bring it back behind you. To the left and behind. To the left and behind. 2 more. Left and behind. Last one. Out and in, and take it down. Good job. Okay, so depending on how you are holding onto your bar, you may need to stretch out the wrists and the fingers. Shake it out, whatever works for you. Okay. And for fun, I'm going to sit on my bottom to make this easiest, okay? You're then going to try and keep them on your feet, and you're going to twist just once. Actually, no, let's do 2. 2 twists. Then you're going to come back onto all fours, okay? And I want you to get the cross between the knees, okay? So the cross is here, not on the outside of the legs. All right, I'm then going to put 1 roll through the bar again and come back onto all fours, okay? So 2 crosses, place it between the knees, roll the bar once, and into position. We are doing our hydrant movement. The shoulders are back and we keep the upper body still as we lift the leg up and out to the side and back in. Make sure your knee comes to the floor each time. 10. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and changing legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and in again. Good. Once more. Wrists, fingers, loosen up. Have a seat on your bottom again so that you can carefully, watch your face, untwist. And then, soon as you're sitting, let's sit with our feet at the end of the mat. All right. Okay, so we just did a little bit of legs, so I'm going to go back to the upper body. So what I'm going to get you to do is take the bar and place it underneath the balls of your feet. And while you're there, slip the handles off your feet. Okay, so we're going to hold onto that bar underneath the toes and the balls of the feet, okay? And we're going to grab the elastic. I'm actually going to get you to cross the elastic just to make it a little bit shorter. Make sure that join is evenly between the feet. All right, arms are out, thumbs pointed to the ceiling, okay? Shoulders are down. We're going to do a pelvic tilt. We're going to hold. Make sure the tummy muscles are activated, and we're going to pull the arms back just a little way. 1 and 2, 3. Long arms, small bend in those elbows. Good. And we'll sit up. When we get to the top, you can rest those arms down to the floor. And then as we curl back, we go forward and out. Pull 1 and 2. Don't release all that tension completely, okay? You've got to still keep it firm in between each one. Lower the arms and lift and open and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And lift and lower the arms. And again, tuck And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And lift. Good. Let's do it once more. Tuck and pull. 1, 2. Keep those tummy muscles working. 4, 5. And sit up. Take your legs wide. Drop your chin down to your chest. Let your head hang down towards your knees or between your knees. Let the arms relax. Good. And sitting up again. Okay, untwist those elastics. Slip them back onto the feet. Grab the bar while you're there. Okay, I want to get into those triceps of your arms this time. So you're going to work out exactly where your hands want to sit on the bar, okay? You're going to take the bar up above your head and then you're going to pull those elbows inwards so that they're trying to come and point forward or point towards your knees. And then from there, you're going to drop that bar down behind your head. I'm sitting up nice and tall and straight at this moment, elbows pulling in towards my head. And then I'm going to push up 1 and 2, 3. So you might find it easier with the arms a little wider on the bar. I lost count. 5, elbows in. 4, 3, sitting tall. 2, one more. 1, let's bring the bar down. Okay, so shake it out, loosen up. You should feel those shoulders working as you do that, but you should also feel that here, okay? So pulling back, those elbows need to be pulling in. Out here, the triceps aren't working as much as they are when you pull in. So as soon as you pull those elbows forward, you can feel it tighten right there. Then when we add this movement into it, we're just making those muscles work even harder. That's what we want, isn't it? Okay. So you can continue to sit up when you do the next set, or you can tuck and keep your tummy activated. That's up to you. So if you want those tummy muscles working a little harder, then we'll do a C curve with it. All right, take the bar up. Pull the elbows in. Bring the bar down behind the head. Elbows still pulling in, okay? You're going to tuck and you're going to hinge and push. 1, keep the tummy working. 2, 3, 4, arms are lifted. 5, 6, keep going. 7, tummy. 8, 9, one more. 10, and bring it in front again. Shake those arms, shake it out. Good. Okay. Let's put a little bit of tension so that when the arms are out in front like this, they're firm, okay? Not tight, okay? That's tight, just firm. Shoulders down, hands are out wide. Actually, I'm going to turn my hands so I'm doing an underhand grip, but they're still out wide, okay? We're going to do a pelvic tilt. We're going to roll all the way to the floor and we're going to pull back and then we're going to roll back up and sit up nice and tall. Place that out in front of you. Roll down and pull back. Just getting a little bit of tension there. So you don't need to get the bar right up to your head. Okay, if you haven't got it very tight, then you might need to. All right, but having that tension is going to help you come back up. Bit of tension there. Chin on the chest as you roll back up, pushing the bar away. And again, down we go. Pushing it back. Yes, you can feel those arms and shoulders working. And sit up tall. Let's stretch forward towards the toes with the bar. And bring it back in. Good. Let's turn it. You'll feel it work differently through the arms. And roll down. Pulling back. And roll up. And sit up tall. And roll down. Pull it back. And roll up. And sit up tall. Again, down. And pull back. And roll up. and sit up tall. And down. Yes, my arms are burning. How about yours? Arms and shoulders burning. Let's do one more. And back up. Reach towards the toes. Relax your arms, relax your neck. How warm did those shoulders and arms get? I know mine were warm, super warm. All right. Okay, I'm going to start the rolls again. So I'm just going to open it out and put a whole bunch of rolls in it so that it's nice and firm. So with my knees bent, I can bring this bar to the top of my knees and it's short and tight, okay? That's where I want it. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to open a window. Oop, I didn't mean it to slam open like that. Okay, underhand grip. Elbows resting gently at your side. Roll down and bring your legs straight into tabletop. Okay, elbows can rest on the floor. Tummy sinking down into the floor. All right, let's do a curl. As we bring the chin into the chest, we're going to pull the bar to the chest and pull it back. Make sure you're moving those arms, okay? Bar to the legs, bar to the chest, bar to the legs, bar to the chest. Now, if you want to work the arms a little harder, just take the elbows off the floor as you do this. If you find your neck is starting to get sore, then just focus on the arm movement for now. We're going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, bring those knees into your chest, rest the bar onto the legs and just pull the knees towards you. Good, let's go back into position. Okay, elbows by your waistline. You're going to push the right leg away. Now, if you feel like it's not enough or it's too tight, just loosen it off carefully. If it's not tight enough, well, you know what to do. The opposite. Right leg only, push it away and tabletop. Right leg again, push it away, tabletop. I want you to keep that bar nice and still so you can feel it pulling on the right hand. Don't let it win. Tummy sinking down into the floor. We're going to do one more on this leg and we're going to change. Good, let's go. Left leg. Don't let it pull on that elastic. Keep the bar stable. Good amount of tension is going to help support your back in this position, remember? So that we can do it all over again. Right leg. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Left leg and 1. Control that bar. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Good. Now, if you need to rest your legs, you can do, but then you're going to come back into this position and we're going to move both legs, so individually, like you're doing your bike, but those knees are not going to come in closer than your hips, okay? So tabletop each time. And then if you want to, you can bring that chin into the chest and curl up as well. Feel the tummy sinking into the floor if you're doing that. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, just to make my tummy work a little harder, I'm going to take my elbows just off the floor. Keep looking towards the legs. Legs are doing a lot of the work here, but that tummy is starting to work as well. Good. We're going to do 4. Keep the bar still. 2, 1. And bring both knees in, head to the floor. Okay, place that bar on top of the knees and gently draw your knees in. Good work. Okay, gently take your feet down. If you need to, you can stretch those legs out, give them a shake. but bring that to full length first. All right. Going to take the arms up and back. If you can get your arms right down to the floor, go for it. If you can't quite get there, you can hold them here. You can even bring them closer to the head. It's up to you. All right, we're going to take those legs to the ceiling now. One leg and then the other. Okay. We're going to turn the feet out and keep the heels together. And I'm going to just drop my legs away just a little bit. By putting a bit more tension there, it's going to keep my back supported. But if your back is lifting, bring the legs up higher again. Okay, so we want some tension. And take the legs out, tapping in 1 and 2, 3, 4. Tummy sinks, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going straight into a crisscross. Out, crossover, out, cross. And 1, 2. Keep the bar still. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring them out and in, and then bring the legs in, bar to the knees, and pull. Good. So we are getting into that hip and butt area as well, okay? Take your feet to the floor. Actually, I find this easy with my feet in the air. Whatever way works for you. We're going to do 1 twist and 2 twists, okay? That cross is between the knees again. All right, again, you're going to find a position for your bar. Now, if you do find that it's too much on the shoulders, you can roll that bar up and make it tighter and just hold the bar here underneath your chin, okay? So you don't have to be extended. All right, taking those feet back up to the ceiling. Turn the feet out. Make sure you've got some tension there in the elastic. Draw that belly button into the floor. Take the legs out and tap the heels. 1, 2. Feel the difference. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ready for crisscross. And 1, 2. Might not be as big as before. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out, in, and relax. Pull the knees in. Good. So there was a difference between having the cross and not having the cross. So we work different parts of the legs harder. Good. Okay, I'm going to uncross it very carefully. Don't whack into yourself. Good. All right. Excuse me. I'm just trying to work out. I don't know how long we went for before. Let's have a look. What time is it? All right. That's okay. We got a bit of time to do a little bit more. Just a little bit. We're going to do some bridges. Okay. So let's put a little bit of tension so that it's tight when I'm holding it here, okay? Now, I want you to pull your shoulders off the floor by reaching or pushing that bar up towards the ceiling. Then I want you to take a breath out and let your shoulders sink into the floor, okay? Hold the shoulders in position, pelvic tilt, squeeze the bum, lift the hips, hold. We're going to pull the bar back. 1 and 2, just as far as you can. 3, keep those hips lifted. 4, 1 more. And 5. Make sure you don't release completely with that tension. We want to keep the elastic tight. We're going to roll up again. This time it's the hips that are going to drop up and down. Down with the hips and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And roll it down. Let's do the arm one again. Rolling up, shoulders still sinking into the floor. And pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And roll it down. Now for the hips. Roll it up and lower, push. 1, 2, 3, squeeze that butt, 4 and 5. And roll back down. Bring the bar down to the chest. Good. Slowly roll it till it comes up to the hips. Bring your knees to your chest. Take the bar onto the top of the knees. Make sure that that elastic is nice and tight. Are you ready to roll up? Let's go. Balance if you can. Remember your shoulders are down here. Belly button's back. Balancing. Lift the feet a little. Balancing. Lift the elbows, shoulders down. Breathing in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Good. And lower to the floor. All right, we'll let go of a little bit of tension here, not too much. I'm going back to that underhand grip again. Okay, I'm going to push the chest forward. Actually, before we go, I'm going to hold on to the end of the elastic. So that last little loop is going under my hands. All right, now I'm going to push forward. And I'm going to pull back, pulling those elbows back behind me, open the chest. Push forward, feel the stretch in the back of the legs, stretch the arms out as well, and pull it back in, belly button back. And again, push it forward, belly button back, and pull it in. And again, push it forward, and pull it back. Good. Lower the bar, turn the hands, push forward, hold, place the bar onto the legs where you are, slip the handles off your feet, and sitting up, bar should be in your hands with everything so you can place it to the side. Good. Bring the soles of the feet together, holding onto those knees. Just gently press those knees down towards the floor, not too hard. Breathe in and release. Okay, breathe out slowly. And breathe in and release gently. Let's do that again. Deep breath out slowly. Do it as you breathe. And in. And again, deep breath out. And in. Once more. Deep breath out. Can you get any deeper? Can you feel those hips stretching? And gently release. Good. Let's stay with those hips. Stretch the legs out. Right leg over. Pull it back. Hug it in and turn. Keep pulling the knee in. And slowly back around. Change the legs over. Sit up tall, hug, and turn. Release. Okay, give those legs a really good shake. Let's come up onto our knees now. Let's take the right foot forward and pelvic tilt and hold. Keep lifting. Make sure you can feel that stretch in that back leg there, the front of the back leg. And carefully change legs. And tilt. Good, and release. Okay, coming to your crouch position. Push back, drop your chin to your chest. Bum up to the ceiling. Get a good stretch in the back of your legs if you can. Straightening those legs as much as possible. Make sure you relax your arms and shoulders. Relax your neck. Belly button back. And unroll all the way to the top. Good. Did I change cameras? Yes. Bring the arms up. Pistol grip. Take your feet a little wider. Push the hip to the right and lean away. Good. Pull it in. And left, lean away. And pull it in. Good. Bring those feet back in. Arms out. Open and squeeze. And release. Feel that stretch in the front of the chest, the front of the shoulders. Once more. To the side, up and over. Stretch right under that arm. And the other way. Stretch it out. Back to the center. Take the right arm up. Hand behind the head. Grab the left hand and pull the elbow in. Keep standing tall here. Don't sink into your hips. Don't twist. Keep pulling up straight. And release. Other arm up. Hand down. And pull it in. Good. And open. Good. Give it a good shake. All right. Neck, chin to the chest, chin to the ceiling. And forward. Look to the right, left, forward. Ear drops down, over, and up. Deep breath in and out. Shoulders up and down. Open out and release. Once more, breathing in and out. Shoulders up and down. Elbows back. Good. And release. All right, well done. Good work, everyone. Apologies for the interruption earlier. Don't know what happened. Don't know. But anyway, for those that weren't here, Chris, Dawn, Renee and Terry, enjoy the class when you get around to it. We did have a bit of a muck up earlier, but don't worry, you've got a nice freshly made class, because I'm going to go and take this away now and edit the two classes together for all the people that aren't here. Aren't I nice? Have a great night. I will speak to you all very, very soon. Good night.